Okay, so sometimes when I have spontaneous ideas, it's good and sometimes not good. We'll see how this one goes. So that was me and my envelopes. I am making myself an advent, and I decided that I wanted to really learn how to do abstract paintings, and it feels fun because it feels so different from what I do, which is a lot more like sort of like realism and watercolor. So you can see me here. I took all of these little pieces of watercolor paper and I decided I should come up with 17 different color palettes. And so I did that, but what I know that you need to do for a good abstract painting, I keep learning. I'm trying to learn all along the way, but is that you need to have complementary colors in your color palette. So you either are using green and red, purple, or they call it violet, I think, and yellow, and or blue and orange, and those are your only options, but then you can kind of be creative from there. So because I really am familiar with this watercolor palette, it felt easier to me to come up with my colors here in a medium that I'm familiar with. So that's what I did. Let's see what I'm going to do next. Yeah, I'm just doing more. But then at the end, I end up kind of seeing how many of each I did. Like, which color palette did I lean into? Clearly that lovely purple color. So that puts me into a yellow and violet color palette. But I tried to kind of balance it out between all of them. And okay, so here you can see that was a video that I just took a masterclass. And then these are some different acrylic paintings, abstract paintings that I've tried. All I see is a rocket in that one and it bugs me, but this is the beginning of one right here. And what it turned into, actually it has some rainbow effects. And then this one I taped it down. I know they're going through fast. You can rewind it if you need to, but I like the idea where you split them up and you tape down like 4 or 6 pieces of paper and then you paint all over them as if they are one. I think that's a really cool effect too. So hopefully I'm wrapping it up here with the color palettes, although honestly, I could probably watch something like this for a long time. Okay, here we go. So look how many different colors I tried to make right on my watercolor palette. And I just didn't have space on my palette, or I could have made more, but it really kind of made me experiment with my paints too. So hopefully we're seeing some variety here in the colors, but regardless, I mean, it really just is the 3 sets of complementary colors, but it's kind of like how creative can you kind of be within that. And I wanted to make sure I got neutral colors in here into these color palettes. I think all color and no neutrals ends up chaos, and I actually think that's how I'm leaning towards too much color. One thing I really like that I've learned is that you need to have 5 planes. So if you think about depth, like 5 different depths, and I'm not understanding that concept very well yet. This is me see the red green palettes are on the left and blue orange in the center, and then the violet and yellow on the right. So I turned them all over and I numbered my envelopes, and then I put them randomly into the envelopes, and each day I'm going to get to open up an envelope and it'll be like a surprise. I also went through and did a list of concepts. So like friendship, love, a song. And so we're going to see how this whole thing goes. I'm going to go, I think, at least 15 days between now and Christmas, and hopefully I'll really improve.